So, welcome back to Nine Kings. If you've played Nine Kings at all, you've managed to actually beat the King difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty in the game, you may realize that there's actually more King modes. So today we're going to try and beat some of the harder Kings in the game. It may be a challenge, but we'll see what happens. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you like videos like this and you want to see more, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, but it does mean the absolute world to me. If you want a challenge though, and you want me to work for it, let's play rock, paper, scissors. If I win, you have to subscribe. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the channel. Give the video a like if you want to see more stuff like this on your homepage, and check out the streams if you want to catch it live. Most importantly though, have a great day. Enjoy. Alrighty. So this is actually a rare one. This is a YouTube exclusive. I never got... What? Is that my controller? Why is it... What the... It was my controller. Fuck it. Alrighty, so this is a weird one because it's actually a YouTube exclusive, this one. I wanted to have a try of this, and I've been busy all day drawing thumbnails, scheduling videos for the second channel, all that kind of stuff. But I saw a message from somebody saying, hey, you should actually try King of Blood, even though he was nerfed, and the summons do not take aggro from enemies anymore. There's a really easy way to start farming King levels, and it is by doing this method. So we're going to be taking on our perks. We got level 9 King of Blood. Start with +1 imp card in hand. Start demon altars in random corners. All summons are 10% stronger, which is super duper important. Then your castle can now level up 3 times per rank. So our main damage, the main thing that we're going to be looking for is getting that pagoda up as high as we can. Thing we want to avoid though, apparently, King of Progress, because defenders are going to absolutely wreck us, and that's kind of it, I suppose. Like, there's stuff that's maybe not as valuable, but King of Progress, instant reset, hopefully, because our guys cannot deal with defenders even a little bit. Let's see. Okay, this is fine. So we're gonna try and go at, first of all, normal speed. We're gonna take auto off as well, put our pagoda down. We got quite a lot of imps here actually, so why don't we go imp. This is actually like an incredible start, to be honest with you. So what basically what you want to do, the way that we're farming this is we want to make sure that our imps that we're summoning are always put to the back of the enemy army. They need to take out whatever it is that is, I guess, the damage dealing source of that army. Otherwise, we're kind of in trouble. Imps are not that strong. Cemeteries are cool because whilst they summon like phantom imps, those actually do take aggro, so that's kind of useful. So summon our imps, put it on the archers, and then we just sit and pray is basically how it goes. I tested this earlier and I didn't even have like a particularly crazy good run, but we still, okay, so here we go. Sorry, we want to reroll. Double the maximum quantity of pagoda's imps. Okay, that's exactly what we want to do. Level them up as well. So it's weird because there's not really any need for scaling in this particular version of like the run, but you can see our damage, 8 damage, 24 HP on the pagoda. Let's level up. Let's see what it turns into. It's double the damage. It's double the damage, and that's all you need to know, okay? This thing's dealt 2,000 damage in one fight, while our imps are only dealing 300. That is more than enough to get us through. So, doubles the damage card on the target upon the year of prophecy. It's probably going to be one of these 3. It's going to be that one, okay? We're not really going to put anything there. If we get extra cemeteries, we're probably going to do that. Beyond that, though, let's stick a farm down. There's no reason for us not to have something that summons more guys. Use our imps to soak up some bombers as well, just so that we can get ourselves in there. The double demon altar as well, by the way, is super duper useful, especially because we're starting with imps, which makes it like things are going to die. On top, what we doubled it to 33 damage. I mean, look at this. Ballistas already dead. We still got imps to put down. King of Stone absolutely wiped, no problem. It's huge news, buddy. It's huge news. Let's get another pagoda. We love to see that. Wage war against another king. So let's go King of Nature. He has a lot of cards that we want. King of Spells is fine. Offering's great. We don't need a library. We don't need like any of their units really. But at the same time, like, I mean, King of Nature, Procreate is good, Clone is good, anything that we can actually utilize to make more imps that can delay. Like, the thing is, when you are on the higher King difficulties, things do a lot of damage, right? And that's unfortunate, right? I've been trying to do King difficulty with other characters, and it hasn't been working as well as I would have hoped it would. Wait, what level are we? So we're at 137 damage, and it's level 7. So if we do this, level up once, 278 damage, level up. It's now at the maximum level, and it's dealing 500 damage, and it is absolutely wiping through people. Yeah, there was just no way to actually scale what you were doing up fast enough, and it was like really, really sad because you're not doing that much damage. It just means that the numbers are skewed so heavily against you that, you know what, take the cauldron. I think we're just gonna sell it. Hold on, let me pop you there. We're gonna put another imps down as well. Because you're not doing enough damage, it just means that the backline has like free reign to do whatever they want. Now, that would make things incredibly challenging for the most part normally, but because we're putting our imps specifically on the backline, it completely cuts all of the damage dealing that the enemy army is doing. So they might have a lot more HP, but they don't necessarily have more. But you know what? Actually, take me Carnage. Double my imps as well. I'll happily take more imps. Yeah. So these ballistas could potentially go crazy, but we take them out as fast as we possibly can. All of a sudden, they're not a problem. That just means that we have like plenty of free reign to do what we kind of want to do here. It's very crazy to me the life cycle of being a King of Blood enjoyer, because game was in early access, or the demo came out, and I thought, okay, this guy sucks. Okay, King of Blood sucks. Don't like any of his cards. All of a sudden, summons take aggro, which means that you can actually go basically infinite with the king if you really want to. I mean, I think I got up to like around like 300 or something with just doing that particular strategy. Then the early access game comes out. Once again, king sucks, right? Nothing you can do about that. They've stopped like the summon units being able to take aggro from you, which kind of defeats the purpose of playing it. Now people have discovered the fact that like no other king in the game can actually like essentially flank and put units behind enemy armies to kill their. It's like Skaven from like Total War, man, like Total War Warhammer. It's you're literally like opening the Skaven burrow. The imps are pouring out, deleting all the archers, deleting all the range units, deleting all the things that actually deal damage, and just leaving the like paladins and the warlocks and all these units that don't actually really do that much damage to kind of fend for themselves. So we've got like a huge line of elves here, but our imps are dealing like almost 600 damage a pop. The boars are fighting for their lives, but like we found it, man. This is, I mean, if you want to run king and push king, I'd be willing to say like this is your best bet. I'd say. I mean, this is like I've been testing a bunch of stuff off stream and all like off video, trying to like figure out something that can maybe work, and I've came close. I've gotten to, you know what? Reroll me again. Let's see. Double. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We got more than enough imps here. I think that we can make this work. But I was testing all that stuff, and I did come close, like, you know, coming to the final boss fight on King 2, and just not quite being able to get over the line via, like, you know, some means or another. Could be, like, don't have enough damage, or, like, we have a lot of damage, but we don't have, like, a fighting force that can deal with, like, the enemy king, the enemy champion that is, like, super tanky, and also, like, you know, whatever, or like the tower, doing a tower build or something like that. I mean, we're going to take Wallmaker, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think there's like any point in this at all. We are going to make peace with the King of Stone because we don't really care about your stuff. Yeah, I had a tower build that went exceptionally well. Like, it went, everything I got was perfect. King of Greed. Attack speed on the tower, infinity damage, blasting 500 times a second. I also had an army that had I had a fighting force that was actually able to get stuff going, man. But it didn't matter because like my tower targeted the king, and just I would not go off him. So like all the damage was completely wasted because it very early on focused him down. And if you know a thing or two about the King of Greed and how it interacts, the enemy champions are immune to that damage. So it was a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is, I suppose. So what level were you? You level 3. You know, just get another cemetery going. Actually, we could have put down a 3rd cemetery. That would have been a bit of a smart idea now that I think about it. So, you know what the thing is as well? Because we start with imps, and because we have all these like extra cards, we have 2 demon altars, plus also starting with 2 imps in our hand. You already start off so stacked every single game. Like, you know exactly, you have a very workable board from literally year 1. You have a strong board from year 1, and it's really, really easy to get what you want without a tremendous amount of effort. So let's see here, reroll me, get my clone. I think it's probably time to drop one of you, drop you another cemetery. I mean, it's kind of overkill. Like, I think we're chilling for the most part, but like, you know what? Drop these on the bombers. Yeah, with all the fact that I have imps as well, like we do have scaling. It's not like the greatest scaling in the world, but like we have demon altars that are getting stronger every single time because all we have as a fighting force is imps. So like they're gonna die. We also like I mean, look at us. Like, it's still like 500 damage on our main tower, like on our pagoda, and it is mental. I mean, we can go procreate as well. I'm pretty okay with that. Reroll me one time. It's not really gonna happen for me, but we can, you know, just double the HP of all our troops here. I mean, it's not a lot, but like anything you can do to stall out a little bit longer so that your backline imps can populate and start mowing through the backline is more than wonderful. And I think one thing as well that's like super difficult to keep up with, which isn't really, I don't know about talked about, but like it's the size of the enemy army as well. Like, it is, like, I mean, we're on year 30 and they already have over 200 units, which was kind of nuts, to be honest. Like, it's too many guys. But if we have a couple of cemeteries down and we're working towards that, it actually does make it hilariously enough playable, and we can actually build up a fighting force, which I just think when you're playing like another type of king is just like not doable at all, man. Like, it is cooked, man, how bad it is for trying to get your numbers up fast enough to outpace the enemy. And I mean, there we kind of had like at a point just under double what the enemy king had, even though like that doesn't necessarily, it's not really double because it's like cemetery summons and stuff like that, but like it works, man. Warhorn we didn't get, to my knowledge, which would have made our summons even stronger, but like you kind of don't really need it, man. You kind of don't really need it. We are in a good spot here, so why don't we do that, why don't we do that, why don't we do that, and then get rid of the cauldron. I don't really care. We don't need it. We got nowhere to place it anyway. So, King 2. As King of Blood. Let's drop down our units here. I'm praying that this works, by the way, because I'm a little bit scared that it doesn't actually work for me. We've got a decent amount of units, but it's... I mean, we've dropped all of our imps. Okay, their forces are dropping now. The forces are dropping now. We are doing damage. Okay, there we go! We still had 200 guys left. 200 guys left, man. King of Blood, King 2, 12-minute run. I mean, dude, see if you do this on a lower difficulty as well, man. You can very easily get that speedrun situation going. Very swag. Now you can play the game on King 3. Yes! So, you know what? This is a 15-minute video. Let's do King 3. Why don't we do King 3 as well? I would love to try and push difficulty on this. King of Nature. Also, King of Stone. It's not like ideal, but I'm not upset with it. So, level you up, put you two down. That is more than a good enough. I mean, like, our numbers are already insane compared to what they're rocking with. Always take Pagoda level up. And if you don't have any means of getting that to level 9, if you don't have the perks put in, you're going to have to level them up, buddy, because it's too free. I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad idea. I am willing to... You know what? We can Demon Alter it. I've got enough for a reroll if we don't get anything particularly valuable in the decrees. There is a couple things I would want. Embalming's really good. That will convert units. And they can get aggro as well. Take a clone. Doubling imps is... You know, I love it as well. So, you know what? Pop me... Just, honestly, just level me up the Pagoda. It's totally fine by me. We've got a lot of imps to work with now. Cemetery is probably where we want to be. If I was to guess. Cemetery is right there. So pop one down. And now we've kind of like basically doubled our force again. And these do take aggro. So we have like even if they get dropped, even if imps get dropped, they're still going to be able to work for us. We're going to go with Blessing again. I have no idea what that was. What was it? Double the damage? Okay, that's fine. I mean, we're going to take another Cemetery. Put me a Cemetery right there. Since the summoned imps don't soak aggro, the only thing that actually would end up killing them is like AoE. And there actually isn't that much AoE in the game. I think there's like a couple of units. I want to say the Warlocks do, or like one of the King of Spells units do AoE, and then the Bombers from the Blood Rebellion or the King of Blood also does AoE. But like beyond that, Ballistas, of course, Ballistas as well. But beyond that, like there's nothing that has a way of targeting your imps, which is perfect because they are the thing that is doing the most damage. I mean, they're already doing 67 damage on year 8, and we have put down quite a few extra tiles that have not been level ups. It's level 6 right now. Every single time that we do that, we're going to be doubling the damage on it. We're going to take another Pagoda, put that up. What are we at now? 137? Well, it's not quite double, but it is certainly a decent amount. It's certainly a decent amount. And the number of people that we have on the board as well it's beautiful. So you know what? Reroll me once. Do the Earthwork, and I'll take... I do like a farm, man. I don't know like what my problem is here, but we'll take Carnage as well. Anything we can drop that maybe just gives us a little bit extra damage, as well as scaling up our Demon Altars, and delaying is what we want. I seem to have been getting quite lucky in testing with grabbing a farm, which I'm a humongous fan of, obviously. I love being incredibly lucky with that, because like historically in this game, I mean, I've had quite a few like solid runs, but I don't tend to be the luckiest guy you've ever seen. So it's good to have like a little windfall. I think the thing about this that is good though, I'm gonna just adjust the camera here a little bit so I'm like a little bit more center frame, is that it is not it's actually like, oh my god, whoops, it's not RNG reliant. I think this is like the important thing. You don't really have to worry too much about luck, because you're very likely to get level ups for your base. Like they're prioritized, and you can get them on any king that you fight as well, which is like super duper important. But also there's a perk that gives you the Demon Altars, there's a perk that gives you the imps. The only thing that you're kind of like looking for that might not inherently appear is the cemeteries, which, you know, you're gonna you ideally will still see it. And we just got another double of our imps here, which admittedly isn't necessarily what we're looking for, because I think, and I could be wrong here in saying this, I'm pretty sure if you embalm a unit so it has a chance to be converted over to your side, I think that can take aggro. But I'm saying that like I'm not sure. Like there's a very solid possibility that's not true, and I'm just talking nonsense. But you know what, we're gonna end up selling this anyway. Double the damage of the cemetery. Huge news. Now get rid of that. Yeah, just soak bomber damage with your summon imps. I know you do lose out on damage on that one, but it doesn't matter because nothing's hitting them anyway, so it's just good news. Now we can get this to a bit of a higher level, giving them something a little bit stronger with which to scale from, and having an extra 1 or 2 demons is... Hold on, you're level 2. You know what? Give me a farm. Level me up that farm to max as well. I don't even know if the imps in the middle are level 3, by the way. Like, I'm actually genuinely not sure. King 3, I'm already noticing that they are breaking down the wall a little bit more. That kind of sucks, actually. I mean, what do we have coming up? I mean, we do have a decree coming up like kind of soon, so maybe we should actually just save money. I probably want Warhorn. Warhorn, 50% extra damage. I mean, look at the damage we're dealing with no modifiers here. Like, we have nothing to boost its damage apart from like literally raw stats. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna sell it. So imagine like you actually getting Warhorn, especially if you get like embalming as well. So the summons that you get for killing the backline and they turning them into your backline also get that extra like buff, and then also cemeteries as well. Like you get so much value from taking stuff like that. So reroll me. I mean Warhorns, we love that. Take that. Because it's not red, I definitely like forget about it sometimes. I definitely forget about it. Alright, so we get, I think, what damage were we at before? Ah, you know what? I actually genuinely have no idea. We're just gonna put steel coats on our imps. It's taken a little bit extra time for us to get through all these units, but like we're not struggling, I'll tell you that. You know what? Take a procreate, that's fine. Make peace with an enemy king. I like wild cards. I like clones. I like a lot of what we got to offer here. So I mean, honestly, King of Stone, there's nothing for me here, unfortunately. And by the time we can't even get all of our imps out by the time the enemy king, they're dead, man. They're dead. You know what? Put my imps up to level 3. I think they've earned it. And then watch the demon altar getting stronger and stronger and stronger. We still have imps to spawn. We still have imps to spawn. What are you at? 630 HP. Just 3 meat shields that can tank for me is like huge news. I love it. I'll take a wild card. I don't think we have to go any further than that. Put me imps there. Level up the cemetery as well, which make them a little bit stronger. And then here we go. King of Nature is unbelievably free, by the way. Since you're like, you generally have like with the King of Blood a lot of units. That sucks. It's fine. We're gonna start selling. Hopefully we get something on the decree. Yeah, the King of Nature is like legitimately a free fight. Elves are not equipped to deal with a bunch of units. So I mean, like later on, if you're trying to push high years, this is gonna be a problem for you. Like this is not a strategy that is gonna get you to like a high year round, but it can get you on higher difficulties, which is like kind of what we're looking to push for here. But yeah, they don't have the attack speed to deal with the hundreds and hundreds of imps you end up having. You know, we're not going to take anything. We're going to take mycelium. We're going to set. I'm not getting baited by mycelium. There's no shot. Put our imps down to soak damage. Spawn as many guys as we can. We still got 50 to put down, 40 to put down, 30 to put down. We're never going to run out. We're never going to run out. Cemetery, take that. Let's see. Reroll me. Seems kind of... Okay, alright. Let's take embalming. I felt like we already have so many doubles on our evil pack. It just didn't seem like it made any sense, to be honest with you. Okay, so we are going to start converting enemy elves to our side. And you can see that like the units that we're killing, we are coming to us as well. Give me a clone. Pop me there and pop me there. Just... It's sheer force of numbers. Having archers would be fantastic as well because they do actually attack pretty decently, pretty fast. We got big force of units. I still can't get all of my imps down by the time we actually win the round though. 144k damage this early on is like pretty wild, man. Admittedly, it's pretty wild. I don't know if you can. I mean, you can definitely get stuff that does scale. That is gonna probably get you there, but like it's honestly like with the trying to push difficulty on King, I feel like if you can get to year 30 or like year 20, you're already like in a decent position to succeed. You might not be able to do it because I've you know not had builds that are necessarily cut out for actually beating champions and stuff like that when you get to round 33. But if you can get there, you have a solid chance for the most part. But like the killer when you're trying to push difficulty is actually like the I mean, sure, I might as well put a trebuchet down. It's the early rounds. It's the early years. Like losing a life or two pre year 10 is like devastating, man. But there's nothing we can really do about it. You just kind of have to fight for your life a little bit. Okay, almost all the units are dead. Look at him melt. We still didn't get all of our. We still didn't get all of our units down, man. King of Blood 3. Late work for a guy like me. This definitely might be the stratagem. King 4 has been unlocked. That is that's pretty cool. I don't know when this becomes like a roadblock for progress. I'll tell you what, we're gonna end things there. It's a bit of a shorter Nine Kings video than normal, but we did get 2 runs out of the way that were both successful. If you have any suggestions, or like if you've seen any builds that are really cool, or you have any tactics you've been using yourself to push higher King difficulties, please let me know and I will try them out and let you know and report back with my findings. Next video, I think we push a little bit harder and a little bit higher on the King of Blood build. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy it. And if you want to see more stuff like this, I'd really appreciate it. It's free, but it means a lot. As well as that, you can give the video a like if you want to see videos like this on your YouTube homepage, on your TV, on your phone, on your computer, whenever you log in. And check out the streams if you want to catch it live. This was a YouTube exclusive, so you could not have caught this live. But I greatly appreciate you stopping by regardless. Have a great day. See you later.